Hi guys, Corpen here. Today I thought I would try out the new, or it's not the new, but it's new for me since I just bought it. The new Panzer II H. A tank which has some fairly good ammunition. The stock ammo will penetrate something like 80 millimeters, whereas the APCR rounds would penetrate 120 something millimeters of armor. And what's cool with it is that it's a Panzer too. But they refitted it with a new turret, a turret without any roof. So there's just a tarp over it, and they fitted it with the Pack 38 cannon. That is a 50mm anti-tank gun. So it's kinda cool, really. I like novelty tanks, and since this tank is actually going off the market, it seems, and they said that they would have a discount on these kinds of packs now. For a couple of days I was actually fooled to buy this little beauty, and I've been keeping my eyes on this tank for a long time, since I am a bit of a tank destroyer fan. I kinda wanted this for the lulz, so to speak, and just for the fun of it. Seems like our Black Panther 1 is trying to kill off our Pack 40s. Too bad, because we could actually use them against T-34s. I'm guessing we're going up against T-34s. We might be. The odd T-34 1940 model, I would guess. So I actually had one game before in this, where I ended up on Karelia, which isn't my favorite map, and thus I got killed rather quickly in this thing, because it doesn't really have any kind of armor. And there's a T-44, T-50. Oh, what am I doing? Some bad aiming. Okay, so I have time enough for one more shot, and then whoop, let's make it just one more shot, and then we'll get out of here before it's too late. Oh, they're actually firing on other tanks. Okay, maybe then we can stick around. Let's just angle the armor slightly. So if we are lucky, they're totally focusing on that poor bloke down there. And let's see if I... What's happening? A bunch of T-50s. Let's see if I can help him out. Hit his commander there. Note that I'm actually using AP rounds. Normal AP rounds, since they're doing the job just fine. And now we're taking fire. Okay, so I perhaps need to back off a little bit. Let's see if we can kill off that T-50. Hit the turret. There's one. Oh, I'm firing way too high now. The gun dispersion on this cannon is quite substantial, so you have to account for that when you're firing with this gun. There it is. Thank you. Where's the other T-50? think it's down here. Or maybe he got knocked out. Yeah, perhaps. Okay, so total mayhem there. Now perhaps we can get to work on some proper long-range sniping. There's one. See if we can grab the dudes here behind the tree. I think actually, or I think there was a tank behind the tree. Oh, taking hits. Oh, he is actually quite close. Okay, so let's put down some RT. Let's see if we can repair the tank. Actually, let's not reverse, because this is a rather quick tank. We're better off just driving. Then give them something to zero in on. As you can see, this tank is fast, so yeah. Seems like that T-50 I did not kill or finish off is now going for the AAA truck instead. So we're just gonna retreat over the ridge, repair, and then we'll get back to hunt those T-50s. And see if we can do something about that T-34 as well. Alright, so this is probably a good spot. I am in a yellow tank after all, so I should park on a yellow field. So, as I was saying, the gun dispersion is quite substantial on this tank. So if you are considering getting it, I have to warn you about that, because you will not hit where you are aiming every time. So definitely keep that in mind, since gun dispersion really messes things up for a tank like this, which is probably more or less designed as a ambush sniper and a tank destroyer. Where is that T-50? Is he dead? I kinda doubt that he is. I can't see him either, so... Actually, he was down here, wasn't he? It's time to alert those Hawkeyes and see if we can spot him. No, I can't see him. But we do have a lot of friendlies around us, so it's quite possible that he might have gotten knocked out. Here's a T-50. That did not finish him off. Whoa, the reload time. Crazy stuff. So let's see if we can finish him off with the next shot here. We could not. Let's see, maybe we can deal with him by... Oh. Oh! There was a B-27. Oh, maybe that was the guy who gave me that serious trouble by knocking out the turret earlier on. I think so. Now we're gonna lose this game. Yeah, it's done. But man, that was fun. The shootouts down at the northern part of the map. I think I'll use that for a video. But we are going to have another game in the same tank and see how we do in the next game. And it is a funny tank. And here you can see it doesn't really have all that much armor. to protect itself. And it does have a turret, so you can traverse the turret around. But as you might be able to figure out on your own, this thing is very prone to get knocked out by artillery. Since it's open topped and it's open at the back. That's not a good thing. Now let's look at the ammo. 97 millimeters at best with the normal AP rounds, and we'll have a look at the Panzer 40 and the Panzer 40-1 before we go into battle. So here we have them. The Panzer 40-1, 128 millimeter, and here you got 150. So that's quite powerful, I would say. But I'm mostly using the Panzer 39 because of the explosive power in the shell. You do really want that when playing in any tank, actually. Okay, so what do? We need a game plan. Where are people going? People are going downtown. Perhaps we should do that as well. Maybe we'll go down to the promenade. I think we'll go there. Otherwise, I'm a big fan of fighting out in the bocage, in the countryside amongst the hedgerows, but alone in this thing, I don't think that's much of a good idea. And there's very little shelter out there, unless if you don't knock out the tank, the enemy tank, with your first shot, that is. Down here in the town area, you can actually reverse out around the building or something like that. Okay, let's see if we can spot any enemy tanks here. Let's just side scrape out. No, nothing. How about down at the beach? Yeah, T-50 there. Let's try to knock him out. And hope that we won't get killed while aiming for him. Oh, I don't have the gun depression. Bummer. Yeah. So let's hunt him down, see where he goes. Because I do have the gun powerful enough to knock him out, no problem. Let's just wait here. There he is. No? Where is he?
Thank you. I need support.
That's a boat. Can't see him. Shit. Shit. Oh! How could he bounce me? Maybe he must have hit my side, the side of my turret, or something like that, and get a glancing hit off the turret. Now that was about the luckiest hit I've taken so far today. In a tank without armor, I still managed to bounce a shell. He is firing at something. Let's see if we can support him by skirting around on the side. Oh. This tank isn't heavy enough to get through brick walls. Okay, so the Panzer IV is moving up. Enemy team is capturing B. What to do? What to do? Do we go back? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's be a balance tanker today. This thing is really flimsy. It's just it's all over the place. Rocking back and forth as you turn. I'm gonna go up behind the bunker here, so I have something to take shelter behind, or to take cover behind, should I need it. I think this tank looks like a German officer with a tarp on the top. Do we have any kind of spots up here? Are they still capping? I don't know. Yeah, of course they are. Dang. But I can't go in there when they're shelling the place like that. And this thing doesn't really shine in a close combat situation, it seems. So I would really like to know where the enemy is before I assault. Considering the fact that I have a problem getting through brick walls. Oh, there you are. Hello. Dang. I'm getting bullied. Engines. His engine is out. Let's try to reverse out of this. Where? There. Shit. And my reload speed is terrible now. Since I took a casualty. How do you like that? Ooh. Oh, a Sherman behind me. Yeah. Seems like we had a rough deal there with the matchmaking. So, do we bomb them? I have 800 points. It really comes down to me hitting the target. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that was a quick game. I think I'll do some editing in this match, since all of it isn't really enjoyable to watch, I guess. And we'll have another game in the Panzer II age. Who would like to see the Panzer II Yay in this game? The Panzer II variant with 80 centimeter, no, 80 millimeters. 80 centimeters, that's crazy. 80 millimeters of frontal hull armor. That would be crazy. Oh, I'm getting some decals. Okay, cool. So we got that one kill where we knocked out the T-50. That really lucky bounce there. We're back in the Panzer 2H on Normandy. Last game I chased the T-50 around the beach. Let's see if we have any more luck, or let's see if we have more luck this time. I don't really trust the gun depression enough to go up in the hedgerow country. But then again, I don't really know where to go in this thing and be effective. I can't slug it out in a close combat situation. Let's go up here into the woods and set up camp here, around here somewhere. See if we get any kind of company moving up. This is a rather good spot, to be honest. Let's just park here and see if there are any US tankers coming up. And we are already being capped. That must be a light tank. I can hear tanks. Yeah, Panzer 3 there. But it seems like there's a lot of action happening down here. I'm gonna go this way, see if we can spot anything. This is a bit dangerous. Oh, shots fired to the left. Someone got killed down there. Do we go over to investigate? I think that's probably a wise idea. I have my rear covered by those Panzer 3s. Nothing here. So much shooting. There, tank. Got his gunner. Now he is done. Let's try to set him on fire if we can. That did absolutely nothing, so let's continue to fire at the turret instead. That also did very little. Got his loader. He can't turn the turret more. So that's a Sherman kill in the Panzer 2H. Kinda cool. Let's see if we can bag some more tanks while being sneaky about it. Someone's been driving this way. Does that mean that there are tanks up here? I can hear shooting down there, and they're also capping B, so that does of course mean, yeah, here's some tracks. It should mean that there are tanks down there. But as I said before, it doesn't really hurt to investigate, Let's call down some RTLB.
Roger that. Fire.
It was good that we could knock out that Sherman standing overwatch for the attacking team. There. Target. Is he dead? Now he is. Oh. I can't see them, but I can hear that they're... Oh! There. Hello. Bang. That's 2 tanks. So let's bag them one at a time. He is totally oblivious to my presence. Bang. And now let's knock out that T-50. Oh, never mind, he's dead. Okay. There are more tanks in here. Yeah. He spotted me. Okay. Ooh, run! 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 And hide behind the friendly T-28. No! He got me. Can't bounce every shell, can you? Can't do anything against Shermans. They are pretty tough tanks. So let's head on out in a trusty old Panzer IV. Wait, we got action right away. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's get into cover behind the Tiger and repair. Yeah, our whole team is dead. I thought I had cover. Turned out that I didn't. Yeah, and that guy knew where to shoot. Too bad that M4 saw me. I could have caused a lot of trouble if I had seen him first and had a shot at him. Yeah, we're not gonna get there in time, so it's game over now. Too bad. But you can't win them all. But it was a nice game once we got into action, so to say. But yeah, I don't know. The only flaw I really see in this tank is probably the gun depression. That can really cause some trouble at times. I had to check how many degrees of gun depression it does actually have. And let's just skip this and then get back to the tank. It has some 5 degrees of vertical gun depression, and that's not much. And even though there's plenty of room to lower the gun, I think that it's the gun mantlet right here that causes the problems with the gun depression. that could be the case. And also this tank does really have a bouncy suspension. When you stop, the tank will rock back and forth a lot. And so it really takes some preparation to get off an accurate shot. You really do need to be shooting from a standstill. You can't shoot while driving, because this gun isn't stabilized at all. And I don't think the turret is either. As a matter of fact, yeah, I can't see whether... It seems like the turret is just... there's a little gap between the hull and the turret, but it really seemed like the turret actually resting on top of the hull almost. But that was the Panzer IIH. I hope you have enjoyed this gameplay. I am Corpen, and I thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys around.